Hey guys, Lexi here, and today I'm going to be making Yoko's bracelets. Yoko's clothes are almost complete. I have the bra done, her scarf done, the pants, the socks, and the gloves are on their way because I had to order the gloves because I tried making them and didn't do too well. But we are going to be making her bracelets. So the first thing you will need is EVA foam. EVA foam mat. You can use whatever size. My dad found me this whenever people were just like throwing out kid stuff. He just picked it up and was like, I need that. And now I have big EVA mat sheets. We're going to use some of this for the bracelet and for the little raised ball pieces on her bracelet. I got these styrofoam balls, and we're going to cut them in half and just use half of them so it has like that her bracelet look. I don't know how to explain what kind of bracelet that is. A bumpy bracelet is what we'll go with. To make her bumpy bracelet, you will need EVA foam, some styrofoam, some Mod Podge for sealing, paintbrushes. These are my paintbrushes. They look all like weird, but paintbrushes, and your paint. So colors you'll need are black and either a yellow or gold, whatever shade of yellow you would like to use. But we will get that cut out and start forming the wrist cups before we start adding the detailing and everything. Blech! Sorry. We'll get the EVA foam cut out and formed and sealed, and then we will add the details on it, and then we will get everything finally sealed and then painted, and then bam, we got bracelets. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm trying to get like an angle you can see what I'm doing. So we'll get our EVA mat. I'm gonna cut it right here so we can just use like this section. This is a big piece. And we'll just use half of it. So what we'll need to do, sorry, this is really dirty because it was someone's before mine. You need to see how big you want it and how much you need around. So take your measurements first, and then we will cut it out of the EVA. Okay, so I have no idea where my like sewing measuring tape is, so I'm just using like this normal measuring tape. But I'm thinking for the width, we need to do about 1.5 inches. So that will be the thickness of it. It'll be about 1.5 inches, which is about this big. And then around my wrist is like 7 inches to give it some room so I can slide off and on. So we might do like, I might cut out 8 inches just to be safe. So let's do the, 1.5 inch by 8 inch cut. We have to get 2 of those cut out for each arm. I have a pencil and I'm going to mark, well, let's see how wide this is over here. It's like 3 inches wide, so we should be able to start from this corner. I'm gonna cut the connector pieces off real quick, wherever my Exacto knife went. Here it is. Okay, so now let's see how big this is. This is about 2 inches. So I guess we can just use this corner. Okay, so we have our Dremel. I'm going to go across the edges and sand them down a little bit. And I'm sorry if the camera gets all like EVA dusty, because this lets off a lot of dust. Now you probably want to wear a mask or something when sanding EVA foam, but I just really want to do this just real quick, just go across the edges real fast, so I don't want to get my mask out. but I suggest probably wearing a mask because this flakes off a lot of dust particles. Okay, so now that everything is cut and the edges are sanded down, we're going to use our heat gun and heat seal it and then form it to its cylinder shape. Okay, so it is the next day because these took a lot of time of drying, but that's it. I finished these. I did 3 layers on the top and 3 layers on the sides, so it would be fully coated. And I just let them dry on top of my hairspray containers so that they wouldn't be touching the table or anything. And then the styrofoam, the top took 3 layers, which I let each layer dry completely before I put on the next layer, which took a couple hours for each layer to dry. So, in the bottom, I just put 1 layer, so that way I can just put some glue on it and then put it on. But since we got everything sealed, we're now going to take our paint plate. I got some gold metallic and some black metallic, and we're going to paint the bracelets black and these raised pieces, bump pieces, I don't know what they are. These little circular pieces, I don't know. I'm going to paint them gold. So get your paint plate and one of your mini paintbrushes. One of your mini paintbrushes. Let's see, let's do the bracelets first. So we're going to do 1 layer at a time, you know, let the first layer dry. And we're just going to put as many layers as we need till everything is completely covered. Now for the inside, I did not coat or anything for the inside, because what we are going to do, because when I made my my Ember Silicas for Yang, I coated and painted the inside, and then when I wore them at con, the whole inside just got all the paint was cracking, all of it was chipping off, and the Mod Podge that was on the inside got like stuck to my arm because my arm was all sweaty and it was just like stuck and it was just no good. So this time I'm going to try putting some felt. I just got some black felt. We're going to line the inside with some felt and see if that works better. So first things first, we're going to paint this. Have this and get some black paint. Ooh, that's shiny, I like that. I haven't used this black metallic yet. But if you can see, ignore the dog hair. But if it'll focus, there's all these little shimmery pieces in it. It's really pretty. So, let's see how it looks on this. Okay, so the first layer is done and now it needs to dry. I'll probably have to move my camera angle, but I'm gonna put this in place. Oh, sorry. Moving up. As you see, I put the bracelet piece over top of my hairspray container, so that way you can dry on the hairspray container so all the sides are not touching anything, so they will dry evenly and it won't stick to anything. So I'm going to do the same thing with this other bracelet, and I have another hairspray container that's going to go on top of it. And then we can... Sorry, I'm trying to move it back down. And then we can begin painting these and getting these all painted gold. Okay, as you can see, they are both drying. It's going to take a couple layers because you can still see the green through it. But I'm going to let this layer dry and I'm going to go wash my paintbrush, and then we can start painting those gold while that dries. And then we'll just go back and forth between doing layers while each thing dries.
Fill me out with a flame. I will let you win this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm saving some, 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 I'm saving some.
It's been painted and it has this clear coat on it. We are now going to take the felt and line the inside of the bracelets. We are going to cut this to just a little bit larger than this. We'll put contact cement on the inside of this and on this, and wait till it's tacky and then put it on. And then we'll cut off the pieces that are on the edge. That way it fits exactly. So, I think it's going to be quite comfortable. So now we're going to do that to the other one. Excuse me. So now we're going to do that to the other one, and then we can hot glue the little pieces onto the front. So there you guys go. There's Yoko's bracelets. They are finally complete, and got my gloves all complete and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed watching me make these, and I hope it helps anyone who is wanting to make Yoko's cosplay, because I did not find anything on how to make these bracelets, so I just made it up. And I hope it helps, because I think they turned out really good, and I really like them for my cosplay. And they're really comfortable. I think the felt is a nice touch instead of just painting it. They kind of just slide because my wrists are really small. But the next video I will be making is how I made Yoko's clothes and stuff. So please subscribe to my channel if you want to see that video, and I will bring more Jinx videos soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys. My name is Alexia, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!